legally, I can prove this to anyone that I was telling some people today about crypto. I said, when you talk of the project I'm promoting right now, I can prove it to you in all ways that these are never going against the government's rule, because at this time, we are not collecting people's money from them, but they by themselves use their money, their fiat currency, that exchanges to digital assets like dollars, where they need value for their naira. Now, where are we starting from today? We are starting from Leo Token, the Asians global community. As we all know, God has helped the community to come out with this wonderful opportunity where people were able to get the lost hope and the lost expectation. You know, a lot of business we have done, a lot of crypto we have found ourselves, expect that something to come out of it, but at the end of the day, we discovered that all the white men we have been running after, they are just taking us as a slave without having a better plan for the African. And if this cannot come out from African together with some part of the white men, I believe now we are in a system where our voice is counting. When we talk of Leo Token be our first token to release out before the coming of our Asian coin. That's to be out very soon as time goes on this year. We are seeing as Leo Token have been changing lives. If we look at it in the world today, those who invested earlier during the pre-sale of Leo Token, no doubt today they are all happy because they can see that indeed Leo Token has begun to give them something, that begin putting food on their table. Now, where do we start from? We start Leo Token for the sake of those who may be hearing for the first time. This Leo Token starts from 0.006 during the pre-sale. And as we speak, we already know where the price is today. Now, what is the agenda behind Leo Token? Are we promoting Leo Token for our selfishness or for our greediness or what we want to benefit? No. The Leo Token and the Asian community is here. That is why I said earlier that is to restore the lost hope of the humanity. When people, that is why you are finding it difficult when you are talking to some people today that will tell you, this one we have did, this one we have done, this one we have this. Why? Because people's hope has been lost in many projects. Then you might now ask me, what is the assurance and what is the guarantee that this very project will not be like other projects? But I can show you plainly, one, what are the reasons why I can vow for you that says this project is here to serve you forever. One is a system whereby every country have representative in the system. That is number one. Every country have representative in this project, whereby we have 100 leadership board in the system, whereby each country we have people that look into the project for the country. Let me see if I can share my screen and able to show you that. Coming. All right. Let me share my screen. All right. Let me go to our back office to show you something Now, from the back office, if you go to the menu at the back office, and you go to leadership board. This leadership board, what does it mean? You can see that this leadership board is the representative. Each country, this is Nigeria. If Cameroon should open their own this thing like this, where you see Nigeria is going to show Cameroon. Ghana, if Ghana open their this, is going to show Ghana. If South Africa is going to show like that. So each country, once you go there and you click on leadership board, you are going to see your country where you fall into. That is where you are going to see you come out. Now here we have 100 top 100 leadership board in each country that have a say. Your idea is counting. Your contribution is counting. Everything that you can put together to make the project move forward is counting, is appreciated, is welcome in this project. Now, something here that I want us to take note. When you talk of this area, when you talk of this leadership, the first thing that show up here is the rank. If you look at this place, here is rank. You can see here, rank, name, nationality, and the order. Once you are holding this place, it first shows, that is the first thing, it shows to you that you are, the amount of figure you are having tells you your rank in the system. That is why when you are here, there is overtaking in this place. Don't think that when you are here, you are going to be there forever. Let me show you from below here. Let me show you something. If you go here, you are going to see that in here, the lowest quantity is the one that will be at the bottom. If you are having, look at this one, is having a 0.5 token in his wallet. That is the last person for now. This person followed is having 38 token. You can see the rank so that you understand how the ranks works. Now, what now make this rank to be a real rank? Pastor Isaac was explaining something on this yesterday, if I'm right. These three things qualify you and establish your rank here. It's not only the token you are holding. What you are holding here, your token, also your achievements. What did I mean by achievement? Is how you are promoting the community, the token to the people. You are getting people registered. Because being a leader here is not a token leader we are talking about here. The real leader in this top 100, in this leadership 100, are the people who are really promoting the system, those who are recruiting. Now, let me say something here again. We may have a team of people that the team are using one link to register. This link, the glory of one man, is the glory of all those teams. If the team are 10 number and they are working as a team to achieve a goal, that, okay, we have a target that our team want to meet on. Our team want to register 1 million people before June this year, and to make sure that all these 1 million people, at least minimum of 5,000 naira investment in new token. Now, the glory of that link belongs to that 10 people. Take note of that. Now, as an individual, you have your own people. And I can show you where can you get your own people. Now, the first thing I would like to share with you, is how to get your own referral link out. The first thing that you need to look at here, once you go to your back office like this, you click on your username. Once you click on your username, you are going to see view profile, referral bonus, accounts, information, country, and membership, media, and gallery. Now, if you click on accounts, then it will show you like this. Some people are asking me they couldn't find their referral link. It's because they don't know how to get it out. Once it shows you like this, you have to click on menu, click on this menu so that this thing, okay, permit me just a minute, please. I like demonstration. Please, moderator, please alert me when I'm approaching my time. All right. Okay, good. Now, this is where you have to click. Once you click that menu, then this place will be removed. Then you will be able to see your referral link. You see that once you click there, you'll be able to see your referral link. What you don't need to do, click down this thing, click it down, and you'll be able to copy like this. You see that it's already show you copy. Then you copy, and that's what you have to share with people to register people to the system. Now, there's individual payment. Individual payments. What did I mean by individual payment? How can you work on Exchange community and be getting paid on a daily basis? Now, once you share your referral link with people, make sure you don't just throw it out just like that. You back it up with something that they will be able to listen to or to watch, like a video you give to them, they watch it, to able to get one or two things to do something, because as it is, it goes beyond just register. A lot of people register, like the Nigerian portal you are seeing there, that 100 is already filled up, but people have not really know how to connect it. They don't know how to connect their wallet to the Exchange system back of it. That is why you now see that you are still having less 100. It remains true to fill up. Now, there's something that you need to do. You need to do a video that you can send across to your people when you are marketing the Leo token to them with your referral link. You send it to them, you ask them to watch the video. When they watch the video, then when they are now going through the registration, they will know how to do this thing properly, that they will be able to link their wallet. Now, watch, like for example now, let me back to this place. Here now, let me log out. Let me log out. Once I click here, now it will show me log out. You see, it's showing me log out. Now, once you log out, because this area is very, very necessary for majority to understand. Now, when you talk of here now, if I come from my Trust Wallet to this place now, it's going to show me like this, to connect my wallet. Then what you need to do, I will click on Connect Wallet. But the way I did my own, you may not go through that way. Now, I am going to connect with Trust Wallet. Now, I'm not going to go through the password. But you, if you want to do the video for people, make sure you take them to this one. Let them connect the wallet with password. When they click with password, let me show you what is going to show them. When they click on with password, it will ask them to enter their username and their password, and they click here, and then they will click on login. When they post that one, it will be able to take them to connect their wallet for them. Then when they connect the wallet, that is another area. It's just like it will not show me, but I would like to show you something. It will show you something here. Let me come to this place. Now, let me connect my wallet first so that I'm able to show that thing. It has been a serious challenge with a lot of people. Now, I'm connecting my own wallet now. You see my wallet has connected. Now, as a new account, you will find here, I think somewhere here or here, you are going to find register wallets. Yes, register wallets. Yeah, you need to click it to register your wallets to the system, to Asian.cash. After your wallet has been showing connected, it will show connected here. But this thing, the register wallet will still be showing up somewhere here. You need to click on it. Once you click on it, that is when your wallet, your trust wallet will be fully registered with Asian.cash. At that time, now everything is good to go. Because if they just connect it and the wallet is not registered, this is what will happen. Anytime your referrals are buying from the market, even from the market, you will not get any reward from them, because the wallet, the system ties the activity that is going on with the wallet. You will not get a reward. You come to referral bonus, we will now find out that I have people that register. I have people that bust the coin directly from the market, but when I check my referral bonus, nothing in there. Why? It's because something has not been done properly. That is why you now see that people will be having that kind of challenge. But anytime they link it up, they will surely get the bonus. All those bonuses will come and it will appear. Now, that is the area. On every Wednesday, every Monday is a payday. Every Wednesday, the people that you register from Monday, from Tuesday till Monday, at the Monday evening, later Monday evening, your reward will be automatically be withdrawn to your trust wallet, to your Leo trust wallet, whereby you are getting paid on weekly basis. Now, it's not determined how can you really work? How can you really bring in people to the system? For example, let's do the calculation. Let's say, let's go on calculator. Now, let's say you bring like 100 people in a week, 100 people, and let's say the minimum of 10,000 naira. Let's that is 10,000 naira should be like how many dollars? Like $20, if I'm right. Like $20. Let's say they invested $20. Each of them invest $20. You now say $20 times 100. It will give you $20,000 investment. Now, $20,000. Now, we will now take 5% of $20,000. How much would that be? I think, divided by 100 times 5. That means in a week, you'll be getting $1,000. Can you imagine that? Now show me a business or job you want to do that in a week you can make $1,000. This $1,000 now multiply by 550. We are getting 550,000 naira on weekly basis. Now just take a look at it. That you're able to register 100 just in a week, your own payments, because you get 5% of any amount these people are investing. You get it? Now, let's not say one person even try to invest like $100 and now go beyond $20. Now check it, $5. I mean, 5% of $100. That's what you are going to get from that person. Now, if you not go through this thing, you will not see that indeed, Leo token has what it takes to free people from the bondage of poverty. And do not forget, you are doing yourself a favor apart from what you are getting on weekly basis. You are doing yourself a favor because by bringing in people to the system, we are using this to build value around our investment in the system. We know that this is a market-based token. It's not a community-based. It's a market-based, whereby it has to do with buying and selling. The more people are joining the system, the more they invest their little, is counting on the system. Now, if we now all work together, that means what we are now looking into, that by the end of June this year, one token should hit minimum of $10 to $20. Now, let us see, apart from you registering people on weekly basis, what is another benefit for you? Let's say you yourself, you invest, let's say, let's go to markets. Let's go to markets. Understand this thing. Let's go to markets. I think I'm done with this area. You know where to check your referral bonus. You know where to check your referral link, like that. So, and then if we are to come back here, I will come back, but I want to show you something on the markets. Let me show you something on the markets. From that, let's go to Popcorn. For Popcorn. Now, to those who normally ask, how can I buy? How can I buy? Once you go to your trust wallet and go through the Popcorn, once you go to Popcorn, you are going to connect your wallets. Let me log out from this place. Now, once you go, it may show you like this. Are you getting? Once it shows you like this, what you don't need to do, you have to click on Connect Wallet and connect your wallet with the Popcorn. Now, oh, sorry. Now, you have to connect your wallets. Now, let me connect my wallet back. Now, once you connect your wallet like this, in your trust wallet, you should have BNB or USDT you want to use to buy. Now, what you now need to do, you now go to trade. Once you come to trade like this, now your BNB or your USDT you want to use, always know this. You have to use the one you want to use to buy is the one to be at the top like this. Then the one you want to buy will be the one you have to select here. Now, let's say I want to buy Leo now. I want to buy Leo, my BNB balance is showing up here. Then what I'm to click here, select a currency. Once I click on select a currency, I'm going to type here. All right, now it's right loading. It will load. Allow you to load. It will bring the link, the contract address. And that's it. Once it loads, you will click on it. Once you click on it, it will be able to bring the token out for you. Then once they bring it out, then how are you going to do the calculation in buying? Wow. Oh, sorry for that network. Now, let me quickly complete that. Sorry for the network interrupt. Now, you can see this is where I'm showing you. It will bring you this. Then you have to click this. Always recognize the Leo token contract address. It starts with OXCA2E100. Always take note, because along the line, the scammer will also build their own listing to convince the people. But always take note of that. Be familiar with the contract address. Now, as it is now, once you click on it like this, It's going to show up here. You can see that now. So it has shown Leo. Now, the next thing for you to do is to enter. You have two ways to go about it. Is it that you enter the amount of Leo you want to buy? But if you don't know actual amount of the BNB you are having in your wallet of USDT, you may find it difficult to get. So it is better for you to enter it from here, enter it from up, then it will show you the value below. Now, let me show you something now. See, 0.004, like it's going to show you the value below now. Watch. Now, it means 0.004 give me 61.9 Leo token. Now, take a look at this now. That is why, to those who are rushing to sell token, you are not doing yourself any good. Sometimes people for my proof of withdrawal, I told people, I do that to show you that Leo token is withdrawable anytime, any day. People see only when I make back. They see, this thing is good, though. He's making money. I can see that. I can see that. That is not helpful to you, a Kryptonia. That withdrawal is not something to encourage you most. Because if you are looking for how to withdraw, it's not like you are looking for how to withdraw your future. You are to see for how to put in. I can say, yes, you are withdrawing. How can I invest? How can I put my own money? How can I set my money in this crypto, in this token, in this system? How can I generate? How can my money multiply for me? That is the wise man thinking. Not how am I going to withdraw? Now, if you look at it, something we see today at this price. Where is this? Let it come out now. Something we see with this price today. This is something that we are talking of is 0.006 October last year. October last year, it was 0.006. If you look at 0.006, let me show you.
Oh, point of
Let me show you.
Point of observation, not October, November. We launch on November 1st.
Yes. In pre-sale, it was 0.006.
In November, not October.
Okay, November 1st. All right. Now, okay. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Now, November 1st, yeah, indeed. Now, let me show you something. And you are going to see plainly. Is 0.006 when it was launched. At November 1st, 0.006. Now, let's see how much is 0.006. Come out. So it's good for us to master this practical. Now, wow. The network is really delaying me. So I want to show you, it's something, nothing to hide. It's everything is so transparent that you go in the society. With Leo token, you are good to go. Around that time, when I check again, that is 0.006, is around 3 naira or 5 naira, something like that. That's why I want this thing to come out. Now, if you now look at the price today, we can see where we are. Are we making progress or not? All right, this place is coming up now. Are we making progress or not? Now, you can now say boldly that saving money in this token, in fact, I don't know what to use to qualify. Now, let me check. It's 0.006. Let's see. Good. See it by yourself. So that means we oh my goodness, we bought one token for 3 naira in November 1st. When it was a 0.006, we bought one token. I do to even say 10 naira. You can see it's 3 naira. And as we speak today now, we are talking of something around 20 naira, 22 naira, 23 naira of today. Now, by yourself, do the calculation and see. And that is why some people are thinking that maybe they have made it. If I can show you a man that used this kind of mentality with Bitcoin, that bought 200 Bitcoin and sold it. He sold 150 Bitcoin when it was, he bought it when it was cents. I think he bought it when it's around 50 cents or 40 cents. And he sold 150 out of it when it was 80 cents. And when it comes to 2016, this man came out and said the greater mistake we ever do in this life is what he did in the Bitcoin. Say, make a profit is what is happening with the people that are selling the profit of how. So let me back and stop this sharing of screen. Now, what are we saying here? Moderator, please caution me when my time is approached. So now,
it is normal for you to experience that kind of lagging when you are sharing your screen on Zoom.
Yeah, sure. So now, with that you have seen so far, you can see where we have been coming from and where we are. Now, if you are to round it up now, what are the things, what is our target in this Asian society? What is our target? Our target is to make sure that we bring people out of the slavery they have found themselves. We can all see today plainly that no government anywhere are ready to make things better for you. No government anywhere is there to make anything easier for you. For example, like Nigeria government, they come up with e-Naira. E-Naira, can e-Naira do anything for us? No benefits. Everything about e-Naira is just to count you one place to make you remain stagnancy somewhere. Because why? What you put there is just like you invest your money in USDT. USDT has nothing to give to you. It has no profit to give you. It's just there stagnancy. You only use USDC to buy other token you want to buy or other coin you want to buy. That's just it. It's not something you can invest your money on because why? It has no value. It's a stagnant currency. The same thing, that is why you now see today that the problem we are facing is not. I need to tell people, government is not our problem again today. Our problem is ourselves. The people, they are the problem of themselves. Because the government are making it known to you that they don't have solution to your problem, to your financial problem, they don't have solution to it. To the condition you had, they don't have solution to it. Now, when you now see a solution that comes up like this, that with the little you are putting in there, the system and your collective efforts is going to make it something that you and your generation are going to enjoy for the rest of your life. The Mr. Speaker was saying yesterday that the problem that is affecting the people today is fear. Let me tell you something. When you talk of lost, I've lost a lot in other business. That Remitano I just showed you now, when I want to master using Remitano, I lost roughly 500,000 because I don't follow the procedure they laid down there. I just went ahead to do it on my own. And I'm trying to send big money there. That's how my money entered first May. But today, I lost to gain. I can train people on Remitano today. Why? I paid the sacrifice. Now, when you now talk of maybe because of your lost experience, you don't want to do something. A millionaire mindset, don't think like that. A millionaire believes that once you put your money, expect two things to happen. It's either you gain or lost, one of the two. It is poor man that always think, I'll put my money, I'll put my 1 naira, it must come to 5 naira. No, 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 no. It is true. No one is expecting to lose his money. But a millionaire mindset believes in rising and falling. That is why they don't feel disappointed when anything happens. They know that that is normal. That is normal. Now, when you now talk of this, you have nothing to lose in ancient global community. In real talking, you have nothing to lose because everything in there is entered for you that it boosts your money, it boosts your investment on a daily basis. What you want to do is not to yourself alone. You think of the people, think of your community. What can you do in that community that will make you to know, that will make people to know that you belong to a society that are making things better for the people? What are you going to do in your local government, in your states? I'm moving today. I told my boss, I said, Asians community is going to work on this street. I said, I'm going to sit with the local government chairman and tell them that our community wants to support you to make sure that we want to do something in this local government. You know that you are the politician. We are going to give you backup. Say you want to do it, we will be there to back you up. He will know, he or she will know that this thing belongs to some certain people that are doing it. We don't think of ourselves. We think of what can we do to make this world better. If you and I fold our hands, nothing will be better. Rather, things will be going worse. But if we come together, we catch the vision, we see what we want to do. Children are there, many children are there, they could not attend school because of money. What is our passion for them? What are we thinking about these people? I don't even think maybe a lot of people think of this thing. When you look at the children out there begging, so one day I'm out like this, I saw those children. In fact, I don't know how I feel. I called them, where is your parents? He said, their parents is at home. Oh, what are they doing for a living? They said, my mommy is this, my daddy is this. I was forced to ask those children, go back, take this money, go back to your parents, ask your parents to come and see me, that someone wants to help them. And this is what we have been doing. If I tell you that once Asian community, the people Asian community have helped this year through MDS, they can never forget. Leo Token have been doing something, and that is my own passion, why I'm into this project 100%. Not for myself, not for my family alone, but I want to see what can I do, the good impact I'm going to have in my community, I'm going to have in my state, in my local government, in my country. And that is why if we can take this so serious, I believe together we will change the world. Together we will change our country. Together we will change our local government. Together we will change the people mindset. A lot of people believe that scarcity is normal life. To be begging is normal life. It's not normal life. It's not normal life. It is man-made. And that is why the ancient community has come to say, enough is enough. You can live in abundance, that you will enjoy the abundance of God on earth through our wonderful project we have put in place. Tell everybody, I'm assuring you, before I can promote this community, I'll do my thorough investigation, findings, before I fully join and see that, yes, people are not going to canal. The top leadership board, they are the people that have the two eyes on their head, not the blind people. We have been following blind people for a long time. When we thought that they know the road, we follow the white men that we believe they are going to lead us to the promised land, unknowingly that we are just following the blind man. But at this point of time, not to praise anybody, I want to assure you that we are following the people that have two eyes in their head. They can see, they have their two ears, they can hear what people are saying. You bring out what you think that it can move this community forward and see maybe your contribution will be left aside or maybe it will be underrated. You bring it out for you to know that in this system, your voice counts in, your idea counts, everything about you, it counts in this system. You have a say in this system. Then you can boldly to tell anybody anywhere that this system is not like others. Your money is 100% safe here. Also, I want to stop here by saying how to gather people, how to carry both learn and unlearner. How can you carry them along in this system? Some people believe that only the computer literate they can carry along. Those who know about computer, they can operate phone, Android phone. Those are the people that we need here. No. That's not only people. Let me tell you, when I begin to start with pepper seller, you'll be very surprised. I told my team, I said it's not too hard at all. Even the pepper seller will not speak English, that cannot speak English. That is why I'm not like Mr. Kufre is an English speaker. Me, I know there's English speaker. I be Yoruba. Now, there's a way to carry them along. No pepper seller, they don't know about what we call money, the abroad money or dollars. You may not understand it if I say it in Yoruba, you will not understand. They say, that is the money they are spent abroad. So nobody will not know that one. If you say the money they are spending abroad, so we are going to change your naira to the money they are spending and abroad. So this money, as people are now buying it, that is how the little that you invested in the money, you convert to the money will be increased in value. It's so simple. We have many ways. That is why I will encourage every one of us here in Nigeria that February 12th, Nigerian conference, be there. We have a lot in place to give to people, to learn. People are to learn how to carry these people along. You need them. And we are going to train you. Those ones that are going to operate in that line, you must have an office. You must have an office because they will be able to come to your office will not be served like bank. When people come to exchange money, they come there to exchange their naira to Leo token. Don't forget, Ancient is coming. Ancient coin is coming, whereby their Leo token again can be exchanged to Ancient coin. I'm not going to that aspect tonight. So now, let's make sure you get a place in your local government, no matter how little it may be, in your local government, you that want to promote it in your state or local government, you must have an office. That is why they will take it serious. They will not look at you as a roadside person that is looking for something to eat. Let me tell you, no one in this system will be a farmer. By December this year, you will realize that, yes, indeed, you are not a thousandaire anymore, but you are a millionaire. I'm telling you the fact. As I can show you, and I told people last year, I told them, I said, 2022, I'm back to crypto digital millionaire. And I'm working towards it. That is why I said it the other time. Don't look at my withdrawal. Look at my savings. Because I may withdraw $100 now, immediately, in the next 5 minutes, I've already invested $200 back. If you are now following my step that I'm withdrawing, you will just be, in fact, you will just be removing yourself completely from the system. Always concentrate on how to invest in your future, not on how to withdraw your future out of the system. As I'm speaking to you, when they are talking of Leo millionaire, I'm one of the low millionaires today. If you see when I go to market, if you see my balance here, you are going to see it. It's because the price dropped a little. My investment is above $3,000. That the value of my investment is above $3,000 there now. If you go and check it by yourself, check $3,000, how much is that? Which I know that I have some big people ahead of me there, but I'm still pressing forward. Now, don't compare Leo token with other token out there. Leo token is quite different. That is why you can see the value of Leo token that is really making sense. And that is why Leo token can hit $1, $2, $3, $5, $100, $200, $1,000, and like that. Reason because Leo token is not a token of pay $10 and get 20 billion of token. Pay $5 and get 1 billion, 3 billion of token. Those tokens you are seeing there with billions and millions, go and look at those tokens. They cannot hit unless they're burn it. If they're not burn it, they can ever hit $1. Reason because they don't have liquidity to sustain it. Tell me something. When you buy, you use $10 to buy, let's say 20 billion token. And that 20 billion token now mistakenly move. Maybe you bought it when it was like 50 or 10 or 70 ahead. It now come to the level of Leo token now. Even let's even put it to where Leo token starts from is 0.006. Do you think that that system will have liquidity to sustain it? Is capital? No. This goes beyond just this. It is a deep research, but people don't know it. They are waiting for it. It will come to a time, those tokens, the cabal that really invested in it, they will wipe up the old liquidity in that system. Because why? When they sell once like this, wipe off all the liquidity available for that token. And that is why you cannot use Leo token to compare that one. Leo token is moving in a different direction. Everything about Leo token is special. And that is why you see that you put the money you are putting, you see what you are getting back. That is the system that maintains your capital. That is the system that maintains liquidity. Don't forget, we also have the farming pool where you can farm in Leo token. That's another area again. I forget that when I go to the back office. We have a farming area. I don't know, maybe I have any time. I will show you again, but that may be another time on how to farm. How to farm in Leo. You use your Leo with your BNB to farm. And on daily basis, we are going to be seeing your reward that you can harvest this like that. So you are encouraged also to farm so that you get more. Because by ending of this year, when we are holding our end of the year ancient party in different countries, you must be there. You must not be left out. In Nigeria here, we are going to have media that will be present. Media will be present, whereby the millionaire, crypto billionaire will be on stage speaking, and their voice will be recorded. It will come out on newspaper that Mr. He said this concerning it, and so on. Then your idea will be shared out to people to wake them up again. Then at that time, we're able to say, I want to empower 100 people in this area this month. Okay, I need 100 people. You go out there, say you want to empower 100 people and see what will happen. Your office will overload. What are you doing that? I mean, why are you doing that? And where do you get the power to do that? You get the power from Leo token, whereby our token, the token you bought less than $1, it is not talking of $20. What do you think? You are not talking of $50. What do you think? My people, let's get to work. Let's make it happen. You see yourself that you are a helper. You are not the beggar. You are a helper. And as a helper, you know that you must not sit down. You need to work hard to establish who you are. God bless you.
Wow. You know, we know you have all the information and all the words. But today, for the first time, you have just stopped right on point. I guess you were monitoring the time. Right. Yes. And in fact, as for now, I don't need to tell anybody. We all know how passionate you are with this project, and then the things you are actually putting together for this project to succeed. So God bless you.
Amen.
We're discussing it, and if we get at least 10 of you in every country, this project is a done deal. And that was one of our headaches. You know, somebody thinks that within a short time, he has done some investment and he needs to pick something. You see, we still don't know where we are moving toward. When we come to the banking system, where we moved to the digital money system, and then we are now in crypto. Like in the banking system, somebody can invest like 3 months, 6 months, even 1 year. They forget of it. But when they come to crypto, he thinks that no, he can't allow the money to grow. He wants to profit with it. He wants to take small, he wants to take this, he wants to take that. You see, yesterday a presentation was done, and you see, before you can become a millionaire or a billionaire, you need to have patience alongside with whatever you have. With whatever resources you have, if you don't have patience, it cannot happen. All right, thanks so much for, your passionate presentation. We know what you can do in this community. All right, so the floor is open for anybody to ask MDS any question based on the presentation that he has done.
2 hands is up. Madam Nanaya is there.
Yeah. Yes, our international relation officer. So, and then she's doing her job wonderfully.
Thank you.
Right. So go ahead.
I don't have much to say. I just want to say that I'm a fan of MDS. I'm a fan of MDS. This man, I don't know, but there's some kind of fire in this man. Yeah. And I was actually going to say, if we should have 100 people like this man, but you said 10. You see, I always aim high.
Yeah.
I was going to say, if we should have 100 people like this man in our community, come on. Mr. MDS, we respect you. And you're not just somebody who is bragging, you're working hard. You're working hard. In the Nigerian Telegram page, I don't know if you even have any time to look away. This man is always answering, posting. He is a busy man in the community, and you can see the passion this man has for the community. I'm asking the house, how many of us are passionate for this community? How many of us, let us be truthful with ourselves. When you come here and you listen to MDS, ask yourself a question. How passionate am I to see the fulfillment of this mission? We shouldn't just come and be listening and be listening and be listening. We should not be hearers only, but doers as well. There is so many people in the community who are doing nothing. So many countless number of people are doing exactly nothing to help the community. And this is not a pump and dump crypto. And so with the pump and dump crypto, they don't really have to do much. They just do advert. People will come and put their money before you realize they empty it. This is a future-oriented project. And we all know the times we are in. But my question tonight is, how passionate? Listening to Mr. MDS, this man has never come to deliver an unfruitful message to us. Can we emulate this man? Can we, in our own little way, do something to help this community? Please, if you are listening and you are always listening and you have not got a single down line, come on, judge yourself. Don't let anybody judge you. Because we are in this together. This is our project. Look at us when we were helping somebody to be collecting admin fee. Look at us when we were in that project, how we were walking from house to house to register people. The purchase bonus we are getting from ancient Leo token is 1,000,000 times better than what we were getting when we were supposed to be registering people and getting 50-50. That 50-50, and you know, I don't want to say much.
Very correct. Very correct.
We are grateful, and I know that you know, sometimes I post a little bit, you know, when in the WhatsApp page. We are grateful, and the world at large, Nigeria, is grateful. Thank you so much.
Good evening to the house. This is Fredson Amas from Edo State.
Good evening, my brother.
Okay. Can I come in now?
Yeah, we're actually expecting a hand before. If you don't mind, somebody's hand is.
Okay, please.
Hello?
When you think it's my turn, please let me know.
All right, you go ahead. You go ahead. It's our brother, no problem. You go ahead. Go ahead with your question. We'll call him to come. Yeah, but next
Thank you very
time,
much. It's not what I want to share is not just maybe I'm not coming up with a question. I'm coming up with a gratitude to Mr. MDS. As Mama earlier said, if we have 100 of him, I think we have a better society.
Sure.
I've worked with a lot of crypto traders, vendors, or maybe trainers. They don't really open up. You understand? They don't really open up maybe to share their knowledge with people. I really step this man positively. He is willing to let the society know what crypto is all about. Unlike some people who kept it a secret, they're not really helping the society.
Yeah.
The first time I watched his video on YouTube, I contacted him. He linked me to the professor, and that is why I'm into it. Though somebody informed me about it earlier, that took me to YouTube. And immediately it started opening up. And I have attended this meeting like 2 or 3 different occasions. He has this bill of letting people know what he knew about crypto.
Excellent.
I would say thank you very much. The only thing I would say is far from me. I would have loved to go close to him because I know going close to him, I will know more better. I'm very grateful. Thank you very much, Mr. MDS.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
And thank you very much. The society appreciates your appreciation and then your comments. But you see, as you just rightly said, that is one of the things that we are doing in this community that you cannot find anywhere. If you look at our current structure of the meetings, we are coming out with educative messages. We have general knowledge in crypto. We have knowledge about our Leo Eagle knowledge about our Asian coin, and we don't hide anything. We want you to understand vividly what we are doing, so that when somebody, the ignorant, are telling you is this, you will now tell them. And so we know that from the website, you might not be able to get everything the way it should be. That is why this meeting is there on daily basis, and we deliberate on exactly what we do here. And we don't miss words. And I'm very happy that you have noticed we don't miss words. This society was created to help humanity. In fact, if you have been here, you should have known it has creators, it doesn't have owners. We are just about to give it out to the owners, which, and it could be you. Who are the owners? Anybody that holds Leo Eagle token. If you are on top, then you are part of the leadership. If you are the last person, which is the 100th person, in fact, from 1 to the 100th, they are the leaders in every country, not just like in a particular country, everywhere, from 1 to the 100. And so we are transparent. We are not hiding anything. We are vocal, and we call on all of you. I was happy when you mentioned you have worked with crypto and all that, trading and investment and all that. And I'm happy you yourself have seen the difference. And we welcome you, and we want to listen to you. Whatever knowledge you have, we want to hear it, and we'll give you that opportunity. Thank you very much. All right. I can't see any. Okay, I can see Frederick Ntiamwa, one of our constant members.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, bro.
Everybody is doing well.
Thank God.
Say thanks to Mr. MDS for this carry about this project. This evening, his speeches has moved me. Have moved me to ask some questions and also reveal some secrets to you. First, my secret is that, yes, I believe in this project. But yesterday, the first speaker who came to speak like MDS told us to take out fear from us and to move forward. But you see, based upon our past experiences, is not allowing us to, some of us, like let me say me, to go out fully. Not that I don't have the confidence, but it's like I told myself, because me, I'm a risk taker. It is better I take my own risk and move on than to bring people and later on get them disappointed. Because I don't bring people into project just to gain from them and leave them there. But it's unfortunate that just as we have all been saying, and you people have been telling us that several projects we went into and we were disappointed. And if me, I'm disappointed, I'm not much disturbed like that, like those that are brought in. So it's like always, if you don't take it, it's like you bring people in and you disappoint them. You bring them in, you disappoint them. And so personally, I am bringing people into this project, but I'm very careful, because if you don't take it, it's like your name is out there. You always bring people into something and it destroys. At the end, nothing works. Therefore, in fact, I made the decision that when something comes, I will go into it myself by not telling anybody. But this project, how it is going, I can't keep quiet. I'm still taking the risk of telling those who can do it. The little that you can invest. Yeah, that's always. But Isaac have been saying that it is not about one person getting 100,000 coins, 1 million coins. It's about a number of people getting at least 10, 20, 50 coins to make the community, very active. So now Now that is my strategy. You know, if you don't have the money, I'm not asking you to bring thousands of CDs, dollars, maybe 100, 200, 300, just small. You come on the Zoom or Telegram. When they turn you and use yourself, then you can buy more, you buy more, you do the farming. So in fact, the speeches yesterday and today is moving me up gradually. And I believe I will not be the same person because we go into projects not with service gains, but rather to also bring people up. But unfortunately, all those past programs disappointed. So I'm encouraging myself and everybody that we should not be discouraged, be disturbed, but rather move on and bring people in. That is my first speech. Second, I want to ask MDS. Just in our community, I mean, the people here today, for us to think about it. Mr. M said that he goes to the market, people who don't know how to use the internet, they don't know how to use let me say the iPhone and the Android phones and those things, yet he's getting them registered. Now I want to ask him, what is the strategy he's using? Because there are a lot of people you talk, even this, I spoke to a friend of mine. So wow, it is good, but it doesn't have an Android phone he want to do. It doesn't have money to buy Android phone. So how do we go about this thing? People who also don't know, even they cannot write, but this wallet ID, how to keep them and those things. How do we get these people on board? This is the question. Because they are the key people. I mean, those who don't have that will bring community so that they can also benefit. But
right.
they are let me say handicapped in some areas. So how do we handle these things there? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Antiamoa. I'm encouraged and I'm a little bit disappointed in a bit. You know, we are in this community and we don't hide anything. From day one, we started with you. We have given you the website. As a matter of fact, you came into this community before MDS. MDS even came later. But I agree with you somehow. But if I want to analyze what you said, it means even you still have doubt with what we are doing because you are in it alone and you are testing the system. You see, when we have this mentality, trust me, we can't grow because it means what I can say is you can do more, you can do a lot, but because of the past, you are careful, and if you are careful, I will only understand it that maybe you still don't understand the full concept of what we are doing. All right, but all the same, MDS, I think he has asked a question, you answer him, but I just wanted to address him because he's my senior brother, and as I said, he's one of the people that, to me, I thought he understood the system very well. But with this question, it twisted my mind a bit.
Anyway, don't let it do anything.
Before Mr. MDS will come, I'll say, Mr. Blair, don't be too surprised and disappointed. I said personally, I am a risk taker, and I wish everybody would do that. But sometimes it's like, now my name is out there, a lot of things, but I believe in the system. But just that now, all those that believe in me, when you go and tell them, so you brought me into this, you took me to that, you see. So it's like I'm a little bit careful. But
don't get stressed. Don't get stressed. I just wanted to hit you a bit, and I get you very well, you know. All right. So Mr. MDS, you answer his question. He's my brother. You know, for him. Anytime when he twists a bit, I hit him small and I listen to him. So
yeah. Actually, from the question he asks, you get this from another angle. You take from his point, but you know really not the question you are tackling, but you bring out of his points, because the point is is trying to talk about the past experience. As I said, when you talk of the past experience, no one does not have a past experience in crypto industry. Everyone has his own past experience. If you know how much I've lost, and at the same time, when you talk of bringing in people to a system, which I don't like to be mentioning any system again. So I'm not condemning any system to justify the one I'm into now. No. A lot of systems are out there, and I pray that God should help every system. Now, in regard of the experience, maybe you or the people you have been to the system as are, you know, generally now in Nigeria, the experience of MMM has not left the people. The experience they got from MMM. That is why if I'm giving my presentation, I always make sure that I mention that this is not MMM. This is not even have anything to, it don't have any relationship with what we call MMM. This is not the collect from this one and give to this one. Nothing in like that. It has nothing to do with it. So don't be scared of, once you have seen a system, the first thing you need to do, study that system, understand the system. Once you have understand the system, then you will now know, once you are courageous and you are certain to remain in this system, then you should be able to encourage others to also remain there. Because if you can't encourage others to remain there, that means your own state also is still lagging and leg out. That is to that area. Now, when you talk of the those who cannot even operate Android phone, you know, I said this, that it should be for anyone that want to really work it out, you must have an office. Now, then when you not have an office, how are you going to deal with these people that do not have Android phone? Even some people have the Android phone, they don't know how to use it. But like those who has it, they don't know how to use it. Their case is different. You will bring them closer to you. You do the registration for them, and then you set everything to their wallet, to their phone, and they will be able to see. But to those who don't have Android phone at all, those who don't even know anything we call digital, talking of blockchain technology at all, how can we deal with them? That is what I say. Those kind of people, let's say you are a pepper seller now. You don't know anything about what we call crypto or anything. You are a pepper seller, and I want to introduce crypto to you. I will never mention crypto. I will never mention digital. I will never mention blockchain technologies to you. What I will just tell you is in a simple word, sir, there's one opportunity that is online now, that is in the world now, that is ongoing now, everywhere in the world now. You will ask me, what is that opportunity is all about? That is why I don't want to, if I keep my mouth shut against it, and in the future, you got to know, even me myself, I won't like to forgive myself because I keep the opportunity away from you. The opportunity is all about you converting your Naira to dollars. Don't use dollars. You don't need any other thing. That is why I mentioned in Yoruba land, like those pepper sellers, when you tell them that the money they are spending in abroad, they all know that one. They call it the money they are spending at far place, like that's abroad side. That's the money. We are going to change your money from Naira to that money. Then the money will be gaining value for you. And anytime you need money, you can come to us. We can help you to withdraw it back. But it is advisable that you should not rush to withdraw it back so that it will have more value. Those ones, they are very simple to talk to, and they are very simple to even capture than those who have the knowledge. Because those who have knowledge, they will ask you in which market have been listed, in which blockchain, who is the founder, who is this one, who is that one. They'll be asking several questions. Now, if they not ask, if this one, you just say, what we are into, we change your money to dollars for you, and the dollar, as people are buying the dollar, it will be increased in value. And anytime you need your money, you can get your money back. That's all. That's what I want to share with you. And people have been doing well with it. When I bought my own dollar, I bought it when it was around 10 naira, or it's around 20 naira. And as we speak now, it is now 500 naira, or it is now 300 naira, it is now 200 naira. It depends on the price of token at that time. That's what you are going to use to calculate it. So they will now look at it. Now, Papa, Mama, if you minus like 20 naira, if you minus 20 naira from 15 naira, how much it will remain? It will tell you it will remain 30 naira. That is what I have made in profit on one of my dollars. So that is, you are going to go down. If you hear go down low, now that one they call go down low. You have to go down with their level to bring them up. So you have no, now, how are you not going to deal with them? When they now agree that, okay, I want to put in 5,000, I want to put in 10,000. What are you going to do? Let me see. Let me see. Let me just show you this one. Because of my time. Once you go to your trust wallet, 10 wallet. Now, this 6th one you are seeing here is company wallets. Company wallet. Those who don't have Android phone now and they want to invest. So when they give their money to me, I go to market and buy the token and keep it here for them. And I have a file that their name, their phone number, the amount of naira they save, they save it, the amount of token it gave them, and so on like that. It is there. So anytime, any day, they want to know the money they save with us, what it has gained or the value of that money so far. We will take that list, the form where we feed their details. We will check it. Okay, this person is having 200 tokens. This one is having 400 tokens. We will now go to market. Now, let me now show you. Now, this is what you now do. You now go like this. You go to market. Once you go to market, they want to know the value of their investment. Now, the money I put, how much is it now? Once you now go, okay, you collect the card, you go to trade. Once you go to trade, you now do something. You put Leo for here, you put Leo here, you put USDT to get the value. Now, see, Leo, let's come out, Leo, then let's the currency here. Use USDT. Now, someone that is having 400, here you will now type 400. Once you type 400, now it will show you the value below. And when the woman or the man invested, maybe it was around $5, the investment was, or it's around $10. Or you cannot tell the woman now that, okay, you will not use dollars to explain to them. You are going to use the currency they invested, the money they give to you. That is the one you are going to use to tell them, Mama, the 5,000 naira you give to me, it is not 7,000 naira. I've made a profit of 2,000 naira. Yes, Mama. But if you can still leave this thing, it will up to 10,000. When it is 10,000 again, Mama, if you still leave this thing, it's still go to 20,000 naira. Give 5,000 naira. Yes, even it's still go to 100,000 naira. That means if I now put more, if you put more, that is how, when the value is going up, that is how it will be increasing your income also. You are to use the figure they understood, not for you to give them. You are now
Mr. MDS, I'm just alerting you with time. So
thank you.
We have another person pending. So if the person
so that
ask
is
I hope the question you asked, Mr. Ntiamwa, you've gotten your answer. Or
yeah, it's okay. You would put it later. It's
okay. If you haven't gotten the answer, no problem. You can still ask. But we are, this time we are moving with time, so I want to go strictly with time.
Yes.
All right. All right.
You don't get somebody who is
Your network is very bad. We can't really hear what you are saying.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think it's better now.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that we need to get those and then the document, the 12 just when all the details and those things must be kept. Now the issue, my issue, they are not there. How would all since put them like we should get all these records, get trustworthy. That in case one day these people can have access to their destiny.
Mr. Antema, we won't be able to hear you to answer you because we are not hearing all that. There's some funny noise behind your your system. So
Okay,
if you could position yourself well, because like you say one thing. All right, thank you. All right. Or you can put it in the chat. We will see and respond to you. So. All right. I thought I saw Christian. Are you here? Would you want to ask one question? Our time is up. But you can ask a brief question and we'll continue. Hello, Christian. All right. If you are not here, then we will want to appreciate MDS presentation and then how passionate he is with this project. And we are hoping and praying that all of us will become passionate like this. And this project will be a done deal. You see, if you look at some of the questions that came, yes, we are risk takers, all right. We wish we could just be bold, but we have some other failed projects that we understand we are all in it. But you see, they say when a car hits you, the next second, before you get to the hospital, there is an ambulance that picks you and it even speeds more than the car that got you into the accident. So that is how life is. Some people will say that if your child drowns in water, doesn't mean that you will not drink water. You love your child so much, but somehow the water picked him away or her away. But you still drink water, you bath water, you still play with water. Even in your travels, you have to cross some waters and then you still have to do it. So let's just always pray for the best in our life and in all failures. Yesterday, presentation was done. You see, the businessmen, all the big people you see, they have gone through a lot. Some even lost hope. Some have to go through rehabilitation, but they made it at the end of the day. So if you want to say that because of some failed project that we were part of, and because of that, we don't want to be that 100% involved and stuff, then you will meet the right projects and then you'll be playing with it. At the end of the day, you are the person that is going to lose because the person that has catch the vision, like some of our brothers, our speakers and all that, when they speak passionately, you know, and they are putting all their best. So at the end of the day, the person will lead you. It is not because he can lead you, it is because he has taken a decision, but you haven't. But we appreciate all those things. As I said, in this kind of field projects, nobody can talk about it more than myself and then my brother pastor. If you want to recount the monies we lost in dollars, you clap your hands. But life goes on. Life goes on because it is not something that can come back anytime. But you have to keep striving, keep pushing, keep praying. And look, nature has its own way of operating. You see, they say what goes around comes around. And they always say when you throw a ball against the wall, it comes back to you. So we have the faith and that belief that whatever you lose at some point in time, it will come back to you from another angle and you not even know. So that is our prayer. But as we said, let's study and understand what we are doing. Everything is in black and white back at the website. And then we keep coming here every day, explaining everything vividly. We have nothing to hide. So based on these two, it will be enough for you to decide whether you are in the right projects and whether it is going to fail or it will not fail. And this project, its failure depends on you and I, all of us. This project will not fail because of me. It will fail because of us. Because from day one, we have made everybody to understand that this project is ours. And that is why, if you don't even believe anything at all, the leadership ranking is enough to let you understand that this is how it is. We have been telling you, sooner or later, you might not hear some people's voice here. Because when the leadership take over, I won't come and do your work for you. All right. Because of time, we'll halt it here. And every question will be answered in due time. But because of our time, we'll go according to that. All right. I'll introduce another very important presenter to you. Yeah, hello.
Mr. Christian,
yeah, thank you. Thank you, my brother. Hello. Yeah, you were talking.
No, I said Mr. Christian is there. I rose his hand before.
I has raised. Okay, but maybe he has kept it down. Okay, Mr. Christian, a quick one, and then we'll continue. We are far behind time.
Hello. Good evening, everyone.
Yeah. Good evening, bro.
Yeah. Thank you very much for all that you are contributing. Thank you to Mr. MDS.
Thank you.
Auntie Nanaya and Mr. Tibley and Mr. Frederick. Thank you all. You are all motivating me. The reason why I raised my hand was the question that Mr. Intiamwa raised, that how can you approach and how can you even register those people who are ignorant? The system that I have been using, that I want to contribute a little to the platform. And this is what I have been doing.
All right.
Please, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead. But make it a bit brief for us because of time.
Oh, yeah. Okay, then. For Mr. MDS has said a lot. So this is what the little that I want to pinpoint is how I registered those people are. One, if the person doesn't have an email address, I'll create one for the person. And the reason why I create the email address for the person is when you try to try to register the person through the link, you need to verify through your mail. And so you create an email address for the person, then you go ahead to register the person through your link. Then after registering the person through your link, you open a wallet for the person. You open an account, you keep the 12 phrase for the person, then the person's name, the person's email address, the person's password or username, then the 12 phrase for the person who doesn't have a smartphone and doesn't know anything about crypto. Just do that thing for the person and collect the person's money and go ahead to register the person and tell the person that you should keep this document. As you've given you've given a copy of the document to the person, you also keep a copy of the person's document, so that in case in the future, if something happens or mistakenly misplace his document, then when he comes to you that maybe I've misplaced my document, then you just give him, he just give you his name, and you just go through your document, and you re-give the copy of his details to him. And through this, if in the near future we succeed in hitting the money that we want, he can also access or partake in the enjoyment that we will be having. This is a little I want to put across. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That is laudable. But what we caution is that I keep telling people, just as you want to be happy, any other person wants to be happy. Some people will, all these things you have said is cute. That's wonderful. But some people are greedy. Sometimes when you see that the account of somebody is growing, I have the seed freight and all that. Okay, let me go and then just take more. Let's desist from that. I can comfortably and surely tell you that in this life, whatever that doesn't belong to you, if you take it, it will still go out of your hands. So let's be loving. This is a loving community, light and love. Let us be open-hearted. If we all work hard and properly, at the end of the day, nobody will lack anything. So don't try to take anything from anybody. But that is excellent. Thank you. All right. In this regard, we'll call on Mr. Godwin Nwadeke. We want to experience what is happening around the merchant experience. And he has been to be one of the he has been to be the first person that came up to actually, give us an information that he wanted to use his school to accept Leo and others follows and all that. So we could not have chosen any other person apart from Mr. Godwin Nwadeke here. So Mr. Godwin, if you are here, can you take over the mantle and give us your merchant experience?
Thank you so much, my dear brother, and good evening to all of you. Yeah, but before
good evening.
But before I say that, I want to put this thing out, my observation. I have observed that something is affecting our attendance at the meeting. I noticed that many people, because of referral bonus, those who have registered people under them have not introduced these meetings to them. They don't want to open them to knowing many things. So they formed their own WhatsApp groups, and then they are keeping the people there, and they are not teaching them how to get their referral link to give to others, so that when those people are bringing others, they are registering on their link, and then they are getting more people. I have noticed that. So I want to use this opportunity to address that. We should desist from that, so that everybody will be free to get whatever he's due for. Well, thank you for giving me this opportunity also to speak on my experience on the merchant aspect. Yeah,
and let me interrupt you small. On that note, I will just speak briefly. Let's desist from that. You see, that is cheating. Because you see, when somebody introduces you to their business, you are the person's downline. And when you register, just be that gentleman to let the person know that whoever he's bringing, the person should also be under him. Don't take those people under you. That's greed. And that cannot help you to go anywhere. We are begging you. And you see, we are all here trying to see how we can educate people that really are yet to understand the system. So if you don't understand the system, what do you actually teach your people? You will be misinforming them. And so you are the people that are retarding the progress of the project. So let us be on the same page and let's work together. Thank you. Go ahead, Mr. Nwadeke.
Thank you so much. Yes, it is very, very important that whatever you have, you let a friend or a neighbor or somebody have a feel of it. These merchants in the our ancient community or in our Leo token community, yes, I have already come out to be the first merchant, and already 2 people have come to me and then registered their children for admission. And why do we have to go on the line of merchant at this time? We all know that the coin has not yet grown. We are all hoping to keep it until it grows. But it will attract more people when we come When you bring somebody, this is the money I have. The person asks you, how will I use the money? Where can I spend the money? And you are not able to show the person where to spend the money. The person may be doubting. Like we kept on saying that we have experienced many things and many people have also experienced many things. So if you are not able to show anybody a tangible place where the money you think you say you have, you will not be able to spend it. Despite that, we can in our system, you can withdraw the money. But because it is too young for you to be withdrawing, but we should be able to spend it somehow. That's why we advance for the MON. And then the MON is set up. We have to engage ourselves in spending our token, buying from the MON. We have to bring in more merchants to enroll their products and services on the MON, where we can continue to spend our money or our currency on the MON or on our products and services. You know, people will want to go on Alibaba, people will want to go on Kiku, people will want to go on Gigi and all other platforms to buy. Why can't we buy on our own platform? We are thinking of holding the money, but we have reasons for keeping money. If you think that you want to hold your money to grow for you, you must also remember that you have a commitment to contribute to the growth of the community. Therefore, you can apportion your coins. I want to hold 10,000 in my wallet to grow for me. And thank God of the farming aspect. What you bought with your money, you can keep it there to be growing for you. But you can use the farming, what the returns you are getting from the farming, we can be using those ones to purchase, to run the business. At this time, I think we should be using the coin. And fortunately, on our part, and unfortunately on the part of the world over there, let's all observe what happened in Ghana today, when people are being deprived to enter into their job places. People are being sacked from their job places because they are not having the poisonous substances within them. These people would have to find another alternative way of survival. So if we are using our coin, we are patronizing our own products and services with our own currencies. It will lure them, it will entice them to come quickly, to come to add up to our numbers. And this is going to be a booster for us to grow our community very fast. Yes, there are other merchants who have also come, but along the line, everybody has become quiet because people decided not to spend their coin. They want to hold it to get to some level of amount before we begin to use. I want to encourage my brothers and sisters, anyone who has a product, anyone who has a service to render or to sell out over there, let's bring all onto our MON, because this is ours. And this is where we must point hands at our chest and say, I have done it. I have it. We have done it. We have it. You see, then it will encourage others also to join. Yes, sometimes you can be keeping money for the money to grow for you. But one thing we must also remember is that the life that we live are not ours. It belongs to somebody. When the person decides to call you, you can go and leave it. Despite that, your inheritance will become for to go to your children. But there has never been a woman in the kitchen preparing food and does not lick her hand. You must also be partaker of the blessing before the rest is left for your children. So I want to say that it is very, very important for us all over the places. Let's get to people who are preparing sobolo. Let's bring them in. People who are preparing, selling sugar, let's bring them. People who are selling pepper, let's bring them. Everyone, let's bring everyone. And let's show that commitment that our currency is spendable. Our currency is valuable. Our currency, we can use it to buy from you, and you also accept it. This is my passionate appeal, because the merchant aspect is very, very important. We may be having the monies, but if we are not able to spend it among ourselves, then we are not doing any good to ourselves. Look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is there. Bitcoin has not got merchants, yes, but you can convert it. But convert the money into the fiat currency. The volume of money that you use to go to buy something from outside there, it would have been better for you to keep the money in the Bitcoin. And if you keep it in the Bitcoin too, it is depreciating. So whom are you doing? Are you affecting yourself, or are you affecting who? But look at ours. Ours, though it is appreciating and depreciating in a minimal level or percentage, when we use it among ourselves, I think it is giving us more value. It is giving us more grounds to be proud of it, to be very, very proud of it. Webmaster has also come out with a lot of items on the social media, on our own social media. So I want to encourage and call for all of us that let us, now that the Asian Mall is established, let's enroll our services and goods on the Asian Mall. And we should also go strictly by our ways. Let's accept it 100%. Not only those of us who will enroll on the Asian Mall, the individual professionals, artisans should also be willing to accept when they perform any service to anybody anywhere. They should be willing to accept the token. They should be willing to accept the ancient coin is yet to come. Whatever we have today, we should be willing to accept it. From the past, where we were coming from, I know many people were eager to spend their coin. Where will I spend my coin? How can I convert my coin? What can I use to buy with my coin? But if you tell them, I want to pay you in the same coin, they say, no, we are not ready. That thing should never happen in our community here. It should never happen in our community here. When you are trying to spend yours somewhere, you should also be ready to accept it from somewhere. And it is very, very, these two parents who came, my school resumed just yesterday. These two parents who came to register their children with Leo Eagle, you could see some kind of joy and relief in their faces. You know, I even gave them a discount. My admission, I even gave them, because they were paying with Leo token. I even gave them discount because I know in a short while, the amount of money they paid, I will gain more values on it. So why would I stick to, this is my admission fee, you have to give me the totals of my admission fee? We know where we are going to. So I want to passionately appeal to all of us. Yes, we can be holding monies, but let's apportion those that we want it to grow for us, and then those that we want to use to be promoting the system before the ancient coin is unveiled in May. We are all praying that the ancient coin should be unveiled in May. So when we do this, it brings more numbers, and you know that we are working with numbers. Numbers are very, very important in our community or in this community. So when we are spending the money, you go to a fishmonger, you introduce her or him, and then you buy, you also accept the token. You know, our number is growing, and the more the number grows, the more it gives values to our ancient coin, and then the more the person invests in $10, $20, $5, the more it is giving liquidity to our system. So this is the brief I want to say. Before I end, I want to use the opportunity also to remind the community of our anniversary or conference, which is coming in on the 29th of this month. If you know that you don't have we were appealing for some fund. If you know that you don't have the physical or the fiat currency to pay the 100 cedis or the 50 cedis, your currency in the coin you have, we appreciate it. Why can't you sacrifice, a little, sell it out and use that fiat currency to support the system? I think we should all be free. Let's come out of our coils. Let's come out of that, system of keeping to myself, and then let's come out boldly and use the system and move the system to work for us. Thank you so much. I believe that I have said it well, but if I have offended you, forgive me. And I also stand for correction. So this is what I want to put across. Thank you.
Thank you. You have not said anything wrong. You have hit it right on the head. You haven't made any mistake anywhere. If somebody thinks you have a mistake, you have made a mistake, then the person should come up and tell her the mistake you've made. That is excellent, and we appreciate your contribution. In fact, we call you at the latter part. In fact, just almost this evening, that you were like, I'm always ready. And I was very encouraged with that. So we thank you for what you have done. And we hope that we'll get the others to also come and give us a presentation on their experience of being in merchants. And the little I'll add to that is sometimes you have to just use your brain. You have to just be smart. We always say there's no job, but when you crack your brain a little bit, you will see that there are jobs around. This merchant tent is not only going to people that are business people that are already running businesses, no. But you see, when you come to Kumasi, for instance, I know there are places in Accra, all over. We have the wholesalers. They will bring the things, or the importers, they will just bring the things to their shops, and they call it like they are doing wholesaling. To forward, if I may use that word, you see. So if you are in this community and you know these kind of people, you know where this thing happens, then you are in business, because you will go there and pick it at the wholesale price. You can pick one or two, upload it. When you upload it, when people are interested, you go back and bring more. And that is it. Before you know, you have started a business like that, and you become a big merchant. And together we are growing together. All right. I think that this time we say we want to be mindful with time, and I think we have been able to meet our target today, thanks to all of you, to the two presenters, MDS, Mr. Godwin. We appreciate you. We adore you. All right. In that regard, Pastor is in the house. Yes, Pastor in the house. Will you have some update for us before we close? Because our time is almost due, or is due. Welcome, Pastor.
All right, thank you so much. I greet everyone. I've been here all this while, and I've really enjoyed everything that went on. But Nanaya, Ellen, Madam Ellen should have been given at least 10 minutes to run through, because she has a very complex information to pass. especially tomorrow program and Friday, how it's going to be to educate us on that. So time has already been exhausted. Thank you.
Yes, I was actually in contact with her, but that didn't come up. So we're looking at who will present tomorrow. And then
I can give you a quick update if you can give me 2 minutes.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. All right, go ahead, Madam Nana.
Okay, so I'll just mention it to you quickly because I cannot share my screen. So tomorrow, we have T. Blair as the moderator, and for troubleshooting, it will be Reverend Emmanuel. And we will have the ancient project recap. So everything that was discussed this week will be recapped again. So by you, Pastor, and also Leo Tolkien Education by MDS. It will be nice to hear him again. So, and then we'll have updates and then Q&A. The only thing is that the timing is different. So tomorrow we are starting at 5 p.m. and we will finish at 7 p.m. because we want our Kenyan counterparts to join. So that's all. Tomorrow it's all about recap. So if you missed some of the meetings during this week, feel free to join tomorrow at 5 p.m.
All right. Thank you for the update. But
all right. Yeah.
I was thinking that Pastor is coming because he presented on Monday, and since he did the presentation, he will be the best person to do all the recap. I think that was the basis actually. So MDS just presented today, and he will be presenting tomorrow. But we have left out one of our guys, Kufri. So I was thinking that we'll link up with him. If he's free, he can also join the team tomorrow. But and for MDN sent his number to me, but I couldn't get in touch with him. That is my suggestion, so that all the three that presented will be available, so that we won't miss out anything. I don't know if it's a good idea.
It's okay with me. I can make these changes. That is fine with me. And I just want to give a hint to the community that on Friday, please, if you are thinking of not joining tomorrow, not on Friday, because Friday is a fun day. It's a surprise. Please do not miss Friday's meeting.
Wow. All right. We can't wait to see what Friday brings. All right. I guess you are coming with your beautiful voice with something unique. So I will just patiently wait for that day to see what will happen. All right. So Pastor, let's hear from you. Then we can close the meeting.
All right. I think I appreciate all of you. Yeah. So in my opinion, the time for the recap is very limited. So if every speaker is to give a recap, it will be more cumbersome. So it's more or less like a secretary reading the previous minute. So moving forward, we just get an individual that will be very present in every meeting and put down 1 or 2 notes. Precious on the salient point that was raised or that was presented during the previous meeting. And most of the areas centric the recap are areas that have to do with policies, enactment, and then amendment and decision that has been made, how far the project has gone, development, our law, our number of people that bought within the week, element we want to tackle on that day, so that we just have a
It looks like Pastor's network is bad, but I guess he will come back sooner.
I never knew I was kicked out. Sorry. I hope you can hear me.
Yeah, you were out. Yeah, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
All right. Sorry. All right. Thank you. God willing, the time has already been to announce to him the legal completely to say for now being organized, and I will be at the house tomorrow, God willing. So you have to be here to know the gurus, the people that God have blessed this society. In fact, once you see the legal team behind the project, every matter will settle, because you and I will understand nobody is going to meddle with such great intellectuals, you know. So this project that has a few persons, he's the head, have all the full set of the legal team, their information, their address, their name, their history, so that everybody will know that when there is a mess, we can just contact this and this, and they will take up the matter. And in fact, this project is legit. We don't need to talk much. Some of us are working hard behind the scene to make sure we just see at a glance. All right, so I'll present them to you tomorrow. Not necessarily by person, but the leader or the head of the legal team will be here, because he's already here today, but it's unofficial. So I will introduce him tomorrow. I will do that. Furthermore, you know, there have been so many advancements in regard to the software development. Today we have a coalition of multi-developers to come together to support the Wallet Connect on the mall, because it's a very tough task. The mall is built on a Web 2.8 version, while the Wallet Connect is a Web 3 kind of technology. So they are working very hard to bridge it. So local developers, international developers have merged today. It was around 4 p.m. Ghana time that we will successfully merge them, and they are working on it. So we are expecting a speedy work on the Wallet Connect. Hence, every country should select an admin that will contact us so that we can assist them to activate the mall in Nigeria, in Togo, in Kenya, in South Africa, in Botswana, and countries that are active as of now. We need admins to help activate it so that you have a very beautiful interface like the way Ghana has now. The price of the coin is low. Guys, no panic, no panic. Nobody have sold token. No, there haven't been sales. The drop is because the market has completely bared. You know, we are in a deep or a bear season right now, or yes, a bear trend. Bitcoin, almighty Bitcoin, has dropped as low as 43,000. You know, BNB is from $600, has come as low as $430 something. You know, guys, this is not a joke. $481. Yes. So you see, that complete drop has affected our price. So no panic, nothing at all. It is just about the market is down. We are sure, as it is always, it will rise and we'll all be happy. Thank you so much. God bless you all.
Thank you, Professor. We always appreciate your updates, your contribution, and we know what you are doing behind the console. It's our hope and prayer that one day, as somebody will say, we shall be making your images around. Everybody here, all the early adopters, one day your communities will be making your images for what you have done. That is our prayer. And that is why we encourage everybody, leave all your fears behind forget of all failed projects and concentrate. Whether you like it or not, even if you don't join us, where else do you have to go? But here is the case. It is not about choice. It is just about the fact that this is the real project that we have at the moment. So let's leave fear behind and concentrate. We thank all of you for coming. We will always appreciate your presence. And as we keep echoing, if you want to be a leader, if you really want to be a good leader, then you can't be any better leader if you don't join these meetings. All the scholars are here. As Pastor rightly said, there are a whole lot of people here. You'll be listening to different voices, different speeches from different angles, general crypto knowledge, knowledge from Leo Eagle, knowledge from Asians. And look, if you listen to all these and you don't build your capacity, then there is nothing nobody can do. You can sit in 1,000 classes and you still not make it. So thank you very much. Make some time and join us every day here just to learn something and teach something to somebody somewhere. Good night. And as we say, ancients, let's go back to our roots. Ancients, everybody deserves the best. As we meet here tomorrow is different. Tomorrow is 5. Tomorrow is starting from 5. So just make some time and come and meet your other brothers and sisters, your other colleagues from the globe. We want everybody to be present. That is why it's a recap. So whatever you didn't hear yesterday, Monday, whatever you couldn't hear well yesterday, today, come tomorrow. Everybody, everything will be given to you in just a minute. Thank you and good night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, the first one I was expecting to hear. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
I will come.